So here is SNAP, Snap. This finishes at $38.91 today. That is up 58.82%. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is BTC Bitcoin. This is currently at $40,750. That is up 12.37% today. So crypto is mooning today. Much needed, huge bounce here. And Bitcoin was one of the bigger gainers today. This made StockTwits top 10. So we will analyze it today. So really no reason to justify this price action today. It just seems like everyone buying the dip sold off pretty significantly since the high of 70K, went as low as 33K. So it looks like it bottomed out. Hopefully it did. And people starting to buy crypto back up now. As a wise man once said, buy the effing dip. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So this currently does look like a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being around 35,300. And there are multiple possible tops here. It could be 44,300, 47,400, 51,300, 59,500, 65,500, or the high of 69,000. So a lot of cups within cups here, but all of those tops would be bullish indicators because that is telling us this coin should run back up to one of those tops to complete the cup here. And this also looks like a possible bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet, but if this is in fact a bull flag, that would be a bullish indicator. That is telling us this coin may want to break out to the upside here. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 41,100 and 39,900. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 41,100, 41,800, 42,800, 43,500, 44,400, 45,300, 46,000, 46,700, 47,400, 48,500, 49,400, and then 50,600. There is resistance above 50,600, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 39,900, 38,900, 38,100, 37,400, 36,200, 35,300, 34,800, 34,100, 33,600, 32,800, 32,200, 31,500, 30,900, 30,200, and then 29,700. There is support below 29,700, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 40,750, the channels to the upside and the downside are really wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 57,700 to the upside, the channel starts to narrow, and if/when this breaks 35,300 to the downside, the channel starts to narrow. So from 57,700 down to 35,300, expect significant price action. Above 57,700 and below 35,300, the channels are pretty decently sized, so expect a normal amount of price action if this coin breaks that support and resistance. RSI is currently at 48, so a little below average, but according to the RSI, this coin is around fair market value. And for the futures, this did 9,600 in volume, which is above average, so this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. This chart does look pretty bullish. Again, we have the bullish indicators in the cup and handle, possible bull flag, no bearish indicators, and we have a neutral indicator in the RSI. So overall, this does look slightly bullish. The supports of 36,200 and 35,300 seem to be holding pretty strong, so I don't really expect it to go back down below there. And right now, this looks like a lot of upside potential, not too much downside potential. So in the short and long terms, Bitcoin does look like a pretty good buy to me. So therefore, if you want to go long, non-financial advice, you did miss a big run today, but even at 41,000, this is still a really good entry. Still a massive discount from the high of 70K. So I would support going long at 41K and lower. If this pulls back below 41K, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And I will say, if this does pull back down to 35,300, I think that's a really, really excellent entry. So a pretty good entry already, but if you can get this back at 35,300, excellent entry. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. I don't really believe in shorting cryptos in general. I think that's a huge risk. And here, you should have went short at the high of 70K. It already pulled back over 50%, and at this point, I think it's just way too late going short here. Again, a lot of bullish indicators, no bearish indicators, a lot of upside potential, and not too much downside potential. I think at most, you'd make around 10% going short here. That's not too much money, and you'd be exposing yourself to a lot of upside risk. So I would say going short here would be a high risk, low reward play. Doesn't seem too smart, and I don't really see a reason to do that. So I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Please don't short this, guys. So pretty straightforward here. Looks like Bitcoin and crypto is bottoming out. Good time to buy the dip here, and really no reason to short this. So congratulations to everyone who made money in this coin today, and good luck to everyone currently in this coin and to everyone looking to take a position. This is BTC Bitcoin. So here is NSAP, Snap. This finishes at $38.91 today. That is up 58.82%. So Snap was a huge gainer today. Major price action. This was very high up on StockTwits, trending. So we will analyze it today. And I believe this is the first time we're going to analyze Snap. So there was a reason as to why this stock went up so much today. We did have earnings. First of all, I do have a CNBC article, so let's read that first. Snap shares soar more than 58% after earnings show it's weathering Apple's privacy changes. Snap shares rocketed after it reported its first ever quarterly net profit in its fourth quarter earnings. The social media company reported quicker than expected progress with advertisers on Apple's iOS changes that affect targeting ability. In contrast, Meta reported a day earlier the Apple changes would result in a $10 billion revenue hit this year. So pretty bullish here. They posted their first ever profit. Alright, so let's take a look at the actual earnings now. Okay, so EPS was 22 cents, which beat the estimate of 10 cents. So huge earnings beat there, over a 100% beat. And revenue was $1.3 billion, which beat the estimate of $1.2 billion. So really, really good earnings. Slight beat on revenue, huge beat on EPS. So very impressive. The market loved it. And it appears like everyone jumping in and buying the stock up here, especially the hedge funds. So in addition to the earnings, we do have a lot of price upgrades here. KeyBank upgrades to $45. Susquehanna downgrades to $42, but that's still bullish. Bank of America upgrades to $55. Wedbush upgrades to $40. Stifel Nicholas upgrades to $50. JP Morgan downgrades to $65, but still really bullish. Rosenblatt lowers to $50, still bullish. Credit Suisse upgrades to $93. Oppenheimer cuts to $55. RBC cuts price target to $40. Piper Sandler cuts to $53. Jefferies upgrades to $60. Evercore ISI cuts to $58. MKM Partners upgrades to $47. So yeah, great earnings. The market loved it, and it appears like the hedge funds all jumping in here, buying the stock up. And that is why the stock is up about 60% today. So while some hedge funds did cut their prices, all of them think that it's worth more than the current price of $39. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, there's a gap down at around $73. So that would be a bullish indicator that is telling us this stock should eventually come back up to 73 to fill that gap. There's also a gap down at 42. So that's another bullish indicator that is telling us this stock should eventually come back up to 42. This also looks like a possible cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being 28, and there could be multiple tops. Could be 44, 49, or 55. So those are all bullish indicators that is telling us this stock should eventually come back up to fill one or all of those tops to complete the cup. Although I do think $44 is the most realistic top here. This also looks like a possible bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet. But if this is in fact a bull flag, that would be a bullish indicator that is telling us this stock may want to break out to the upside. Right here, this is a gap up at about $26. So that's a bearish indicator that is telling us this stock should eventually come back down to 26 to fill that gap. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 39.70 and 38.20. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 39.70, 40.75, 41.90, 43.85, 44.90, 46.05, 46.80, 48, 49.30, 50.50, 51.25, 52.15, 53.15, 54.05, 54.95, and then 55.85. There is resistance above 55.85, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 38.20, 37.05, 36, 34.80, 34.25, 32.15, 30.70, 29.80, 28, 26.95, 25.75, 24.20, 22.65, 21.50, 20.50, and then 19.35. There is support below 19.35, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 38.90, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 50-50 to the upside, the channel starts to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 50-50. RSI is currently at 53, so a little bit above average, but according to the RSI, this current price of 38.90 is around fair market value, and this did 306 million in volume today, which is the biggest volume day of the year, second biggest volume day in 3 years, so very significant volume. This pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, so just my opinion, not financial advice. We do have a lot of bullish indicators here. Double gap down, cup and handle, bull flag. We have a bearish indicator in the gap up and a neutral indicator in the RSI. So overall, this does look slightly bullish. That being said, this gap up at $26 looks really scary to me, and usually the gaps do fill. So I think at some point this will come back down to 26 to fill that gap. It may keep running to the upside in the meantime for a little bit, but I do think this will have to come back down to 26. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, honestly, 39 is not a bad price, especially because of all of these bullish indicators. But I think the better play would be to hold off for right now. Resist FOMO. You already missed a 60% run today, so it's not too late, but you missed a lot of tendies already. And I think if you're a little bit patient here, maybe in a couple of months, this will come back down to 26, and I think that'd be a really excellent entry. So I would support going long at 26 and lower. If it pulls back below 26, then you could just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, personally, I wouldn't do that, and I would not recommend that. It's not necessarily a bad play, but personally, I just think it's way too risky. This is a meme stock now, so you never know what's going to happen. I do think it will pull back to 26, like I said, which would be about a 30% downside. So pretty decent money there, but I just don't really think the risk is worth the reward. If this moves to the upside, which it very well could, you could be in a lot of trouble. So I would say going short here would be a high risk, medium reward play. Again, not necessarily a bad play, but I personally don't like it. I think it's too risky. I would not do it. I would not recommend that. But if you do decide to go short here, I would say cover at 26, where the gap is, for a 30% gain. So please go short here at your own risk, guys. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SNAP Snap. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.